Hey everybody, I wanted to come back with another recording. Man, oh man, you guys. I just feel like this whole thing that we're going through right now, it's getting crazier by the minute. Because lately I've been having a whole lot of these epiphanies. I've been having dreams to where they'll have like hidden meanings and I won't find out about it until a lot later. And I wanted to go over and discuss something that I've just really been thinking about. There's a whole lot of things that have transpired. It just has me thinking a lot about everything. So the other night, I had these artificial frequencies enter my head. My boyfriend and I, we went to Walmart, right? And I hope all of you know by now that these companies, these large corporations, they have artificial frequencies that can hit your brain. And I'm not making this up. These artificial frequencies can reach your brain and they can make you think certain things. And as you know, as a HSP individual, I've come to notice these things a lot more. So, when we came back from the supermarket the other day, and we went to sleep that night, my dreams, of course, they felt more meaningful. I've been seeing people from the other realms. I don't know if it's Middle Earth or some kind of like, you know, some other kind of like those realms where like you see like knights and stuff and like, you know, maidens and all of that, but like it just seems like I've been reaching these other realms in my dreams, and I'm talking to other individuals there that had something happen to them. So the other night, when these frequencies were abound, I guess, these artificial frequencies that can get inside your head, I remember a voice saying something about masks. I remember a voice saying something about, you know, you should be thinking about wearing a mask and stuff like that. Like, this shit, I can't be making this shit up. and while these frequencies were reaching my dream state and all of that, like the voices would talk to me after the dreams I had. So these are definitely artificial frequencies that we're dealing with here, and they're all coming from these cell towers, 5G towers, what have you, whatever they are. These frequencies are all over the place, and they're meant to have people think a certain way. So thankfully, me having the Most High in my heart, I wasn't susceptible to the voices, okay? And another thing, there's a few other things that I have realized. So maybe a month back or a few months back, I had a dream, and I saw my grandmother again. It's been a long time since I've dreamt of her in a dream, and it's almost like, well, why would she show herself to me now? And now I know why. I know why now. Her name was Carol, and I had a dream of her, okay? It was me and another person. There was a boy, I guess there was a boy in the passenger seat of the car. And we were just driving down the road, okay, of the town. We were driving down the road, and I was with my grandmother again. I saw her, because when you have these dreams, like, you automatically know, like, that's your relative, okay? You just automatically know that that's your family member. So I had an epiphany to where, so I was watching a YouTube video, okay, and the guy was talking about vaccines and all of that. He was talking about the COVID-19 vaccine, and he was saying something about some person had passed out in a car because they have gotten the vaccine, alright? And I'm thinking that most, these vaccines that are, this COVID-19 vaccine that's being implemented to people now, you can either choose to take it or you don't have to take it, but he just said something about somebody passing out in the car because they took the vaccine. And that's exactly what my grandmother did in my dream. I was with her in the car, in the back seat. She was driving in the car, and then she suddenly just passed out in the car. And then the boy, me and the boy who was with her in the car, like, when she passed out, like, either me or the guy, like we were trying to take the wheel because she passed out. So that lets me know, that's a clear indication, and that lets me know that she was trying to tell me something. She was. So people, like, you need to Like, if your dreams tell you something, and then you know, if you have a dream and you don't know why that dream showed you that, and then later on you figured out, like, why, like, it was for a reason. And this is all coming to me now. It's just it's crazy. So I'm not taking that vaccine. I'm not taking it. Because why would my grandmother, why would she show herself to me in a dream after so long? And then I was with her with another person in a car, and then she was driving, and then she just passed out in the car. Like, why would my dream show me that sequence? Why would it? It was trying to tell me something. The Most High was trying to tell me something. That's why. And I'm sorry if this video has to be depressing. It's just like, I have to come out and say these things, because people don't listen. They don't. It just seems like they just disregard people now. Like, they just want to disregard everything because they think they know everything. But no, it's just like, right now, especially right now, you have to be very cautious. And I'm not trying to be fear-mongering or anything. This is just what I've seen. Like, I am, you know, I have these certain dreams to where, like, I won't know, like, why I have them or why I'm seeing these certain dreams. And it's just because the dream is trying to tell me something. That's all. It's trying to warn me. And I recently figured out too that dreams come from the astral. Your projected consciousness, the light that you project from your consciousness while you're sleeping, they hit crystals. They're hitting crystals. They're hitting all these crystals in the astral pyramid that that your consciousness reaches, because your consciousness is a form of light. And when your consciousness reaches all of these crystals, that's all of the sequences being played out. And now at this point, it's just like, I've come to this clarity. I've come to this very clear understanding that I'm responsible for my own safety. I have to be. I have to be responsible for my overall well-being. And it's just like, if all of this doesn't matter, then why am I seeing all these things that come to me then? If it doesn't matter. Oh, and another thing. So I really, really do believe that the Necromancer from Middle Earth, he contacted certain people, okay? He did. So, this Necromancer from Middle Earth, I saw him a few years back before all this COVID-19 thing, before all this COVID-19 stuff. I saw him floating up in the sky in a YouTube video. I think it was back in like 2018 or something like that. Like I saw like this video, like this guy had recorded like some kind of shadow figure that was floating up in the sky, and that was the Necromancer from Middle Earth. And this Necromancer guy, he's the one that put all of this COVID-19 stuff on us. He's the one that released the COVID-19 that virus. He's the one that created and released the virus onto this earth, onto this paradigm. The Necromancer, he did it. He's the one that released the virus because somebody must have artificially created the virus from the Necromancer, from somebody else. And this may seem far-fetched and everything, but you know, as a person from Middle Earth, as an individual from the Middle Earth realm myself, this is spiritually what I'm thinking that happened. The dark forces are definitely upon us now, alright? And it's up to us to take our own responsibility to keep ourselves safe, okay? Because, you know, sometimes I'll be within a light heart, and I'll dance for my realm. I'm the incarnation. I'm the incarnation in the flesh of Lady Varda of the continent of Arda in Middle Earth. And I'm supposed to raise my heart up, and I've already done that, but I'm supposed to do that with others. And it's just like, how can I do that? How can I do that when others are unwilling to listen? How others are just subjugated to the masking. They believe everything is about a mask. They don't want to take their mask off. But it's all good though. It's okay. I understand that there's only a few of us. There's only a few of us who are really going to really be able to reach the Stargate in the end. There's only going to be a few of us. So, with that being said, lately I've been having these overwhelming feelings of emotion for no reason. Lately, I've been having these overwhelming energies just take over my body. And it's just because my heart's opened up a lot. It's that pure heart frequency that has opened up inside my heart. And it just seems like all of these dreams are coming to me now too. And I think they're stored dreams within the astral crystals that have just been staying there, and then whenever they're ready to reach me, they'll reach me. So I'm sorry if this message was long and drawn out. I needed to get this message through on a video. So we're in really, really dire times right now. The Necromancer has unleashed the COVID-19 virus upon us. Upon this earth right now. And the only way that we can defeat COVID-19 is if we come together. That's the only way. It's the only solution. Because ever since I can remember, all of humanity has been divided by something. So, it's time. It's time for all of us to come together in groups. Okay? We can share ideas, play our music, because it's getting to the point to where this system, the matrix system, is wanting us to comply with its the system's just wanting us to comply with anything and everything it's putting out there now. Because I hear that you can't go into football stadiums, you can't go into baseball stadiums, or any kind of public area theaters without you having some kind of COVID-19 identification, or this pass card thing now. So that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing on the internet. So it's coming soon. So you can't. So pretty soon we're not going to be able to go into a movie theater unless we have some kind of identification card saying that we don't have COVID-19. Or we don't have this or that, alright? So I think from this point on, I'm just going to stay out of any kind of public setting. I'm going to stay out of any kind of public setting that, they want, because this is all about controlling the people for their own agenda. This whole thing is an agenda they want pushed out. And they want the masses to just accept COVID-19. Okay? That's what they want. They want the masses to just accept that they have COVID-19, or just accept that they, you know, that they got the shot and now they have their little passport thing to go and see a movie, or to go and see some kind of event that's being played. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna participate in any of this new world thing, this new world system thing that's going on. I'm just not gonna be a participant in it anymore, because I know that I'm not from this world. I'm from Middle Earth. I'm Lady Varda of the stars, and I'm supposed to help humanity reach a frequency within their heart chakra, so that they can open up a portal within their heart. But that's not going to be easy to do, not by myself. But I know while I'm here, I at least have to try. Okay? I have to try. And I at least have one person who wants to follow me. I have one person who at least wanted to befriend me in all of this. Like he just really genuinely cares. And throughout this whole time I've been making videos, like, nobody even cared to really reach out to me like that. And I had to tell him, it's like, why, I had to tell him, I was genuinely curious and concerned. I was talking with him last night, and we were texting, and I said, well, why are you so interested in what I'm doing? It's kind of concerning me. And at some point, I just thought, he was some kind of internet agent or something trying to get to know me, because I've never had anybody that, that genuinely just wanted to get to know me. That just never happened before. So I was shocked, I'm like, wow, thank you. I really, truly, genuinely thank you for wanting to be a friend. Because I don't get it. I just don't get that type of thing anymore. I don't. So, sorry that this message was long and drawn out. I felt like I just had to speak about this in a recording, in a video. So people, please, if you view this video, please have second thoughts about this whole thing. Because it's not just me. A lot of people who are on the internet are talking about... A lot of people on the internet are talking about how you could possibly be harmed because it's not natural. It's just something that's being injected into you, and you don't know what the heck it is. It's just some type of thing that's being injected into you, and you don't know what it is. So, and I said in my last video, I'm not going to put all my trust in science to claim that this thing can prevent or keep me healthy, because there's many other alternatives that can keep you healthy. There's like a plethora of things that can keep you healthy. And I just feel like what's going on right now is just really scary. It's really scary to me. So I don't know why I'm going through this. I don't know why I'm being overcome with such emotions. Now at this point, it's like lately, it's like, well, it's not every night, but every other night, I've just been thinking about, like, my life and, my childhood and, like, how things could have been different and all of that. Like, this is all coming to me now, which is really weird, because at night, like, I'll feel like this overwhelming emotion just come over me, and then I'll just start crying. Because I know that this world has drastically changed, and it's not for the embetterment of the people. It's not really. It's not for the embetterment of humanity, and I'm the type of person who is very, very empathic. I'm empathetic towards others. And I feel like as I go through the years forward,